Holy shit. I know I say this at the beginning of a lot of my fuck around and find out videos, but it's because they just keep getting better. But this fuck around and find out might be one of the craziest ever, because I'm trying to figure out how this couple actually thought that this lady was going to be safe from being detained and deported when they decided to support and vote for Donald Trump. First, I need you guys to watch this video. And then after the video, I want to go deeper into this because there's some things that the video is missing that I found in an article about this. This one is crazy, but if I'm being honest, it truly warms my heart to see this specific couple going through this.
You voted for Trump. How do you feel now?
Horrible. Horrible.
What did you vote for?
I voted for change, but I didn't vote for this change.
Okay, pause, because this is someone admitting exactly what we've been saying. You see, they voted to see other people in this country get shitted on. They voted to see elderly people lose their Medicaid. They voted to see poor people lose their food stamps. They voted to see black and brown people get deported. They didn't vote to see these horrible policies hurt them.
Through tears, wearing an ICE-issued uniform, Cynthia Oliveira begs the Canadian government for help.
I really do need their help. I don't want to be in here.
The mother of three is currently being held by ICE at this detention center in El Paso, Texas. She says her nightmare started on June 13th when she went to her green card interview.
You thought you were going to be getting your green card, but instead they arrested you. Did they trick you?
Yes.
They said, look, she's getting deported immediately.
Cynthia's husband, Francisco, is a U.S. citizen. She says her parents brought her to the United States from Toronto when she was just a little girl.
The U.S. is my country. That's where I met my husband. That's where I went to high school, junior high, elementary. That's where I had my kids.
And like her husband, she too supported President Trump's promise to launch the largest deportation program of criminals in American history.
My wife is up until 18 days ago, was a strong believer in what was going to happen the next 4 years. But we feel totally blindsided, betrayed.
I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Seeing that woman cry in a jail cell, that almost got me. But then I had to remind myself that before she was detained, she was probably one of those people who was posting things online like, all these Mexican tears make me happy. I've seen that shit many times. These people are horrible. So if you ever have a moment where you start caring about these people, just remember, they're cheering on families trying to escape a prison and getting eaten by an alligator. So fuck her and her tears. And did you see how he kind of giggled when he said, up until 18 days ago, my wife was a strong Trump supporter. I swear, the more I see these, I'm starting to think that all of these spouses have mistresses and they all called ICE on their own wives. Now you might be asking yourself, what did she do wrong? How is she set up to be deported? Here's the story. Like many undocumented immigrants who are sitting in this country right now, her mother brought her here when she was about 3 years old. All she knows is America. I empathize with people like these. These are my neighbors, my students, my coworkers. But if they're Trump supporters, this is what they voted for, and I fully support them getting what they voted for. But this is what DHS is saying. On June 13, 2025, ICE arrested Cynthia Ivana Oliveira, an illegal alien from Canada who was previously deported and chose to ignore our law and again illegally entered the country. A judge issued her a final order of removal in 1999, and she was deported to Canada. That same year, she re-entered the country illegally again. Re-entering the country after being deported is a felony. She will remain in ICE custody pending removal to Canada. She was deported and re-entered the country illegally. What the fuck did she think she was voting for when she voted for mass deportations now of people who had entered the country undocumented like she did? But it gets crazier because here's a deeper explanation. In 1999, immigration officials at the Buffalo border crossing issued her an expedited removal order after finding out she had been residing in the U.S. without legal status. ABC 10 News reported. For the next 25 years, she worked in Los Angeles, paid taxes, and supported her family while trying to build a better life. In 2024, she received a work permit under the Biden administration, allowing her to work legally in the country. The only crime I committed is to love this country and to work hard and to provide for my kids, she said. This is a classic example of people kicking the ladder down after they made it up to the top of the building. The Biden administration gave her a legal work permit, so she thought she was good. So her and her husband decided, fuck the people trying to attain what we already have, let's vote against them. Donald Trump comes in and he says, all you people who got any type of protective status under Biden, we're revoking that shit and getting rid of all of you. The only crime you committed is to love this country and to work hard and to provide for your kids. Bitch, that is exactly what the thousands of families you voted to have deported did as well. I cannot tell you how much her tears mean absolutely nothing to me. I cannot tell you how much I hope she gets deported, and not even to Canada, to fucking El Salvador. I cannot tell you how much these people piss me off. And it's crazy because she had options. There were options that she voted for. We encourage all illegal aliens to take control of their departure with the CBP Home app. The United States is offering illegal aliens $1,000 and a free flight to self-deport now. We encourage every person here illegally to take advantage of this offer and reserve the chance to come back to the U.S. the right legal way to live the American dream. If not, you will be arrested and deported without a chance to return. You should have taken the route the DHS was trying to give you, and at least you'd have $1,000. But now you got nothing, and all I got for you is giggles and chuckles, thoughts and middle fingers. Have the day your husband voted for and you fully fucking supported. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.